And we're hearing it's going to be maybe a little hot there in Paris. Yes, it seems like
toasty.
everywhere it's a little hot this summer, Josh.
That it is, and we are expecting a bit of a cool down for our area, at least in the short term of things, and we can thank the widespread cloud coverage that has once again returned to much of the Pacific Northwest. A live look out towards the Ridgefield area with those darker clouds, keeping the temperatures at bay only in towards the upper 60s right now, out towards PDX. Keeping the cloud coverage for the rest of the day, and maybe, just maybe, one or two of these clouds could bring us an isolated rain shower or two as we approach the 70-degree mark. I think we could potentially climb up into the mid-70s if we get a few breaks. But overall, considerably cooler compared to where we were just even this time yesterday. Down by about 5 to 10, if not even closer to 15 degrees when you get into the southern sections of the Willamette Valley. Eugene right now down by about 13 degrees as our temperatures are just about where they were yesterday out towards the east. Now, this is all part of the roller coaster ride that we've been dealing with for the month of June. Peaking for the first day of summer back on the 20th with a temperature of 91 degrees. We cooled off briefly with the 70s, and yesterday bringing us almost back to that 90-degree mark as we prepare for much cooler conditions, not only today but into tomorrow. As the number of days without rainfall continue to add up. Now 8 days in the bank where we last saw measurable rainfall on June 17th, only picking up a couple of 1/100ths of an inch, but we started the month off on the wet side of things, pushing our rain gauges closer to about 1 3/10 inches when the month of June typically is the fourth driest month of the year, bringing us an average of just over 1.5 inches. But maybe some of these clouds bringing us some more round of rain. We're already starting to see that with our radar and satellite just offshore, having the potential to push its way back along our coastal communities as the thunderstorm activity is expected to fire up out towards the eastern sections of Oregon and Washington, out towards central regions of Idaho, parts of Montana. That's where a marginal risk, 1 out of 5 chance to see severe thunderstorms are a possibility. So for much of the Pacific Northwest, eastern Oregon and Washington, just expecting garden variety thunderstorms, but dry lightning poses the biggest threat to potentially starting and spreading new wildfires as that threat decreases tomorrow, as we're all left with slightly cooler and calmer winds. That all is part of this upper level low pressure system that continues to track its way off to the east. It's a quick moving system as the jet stream really kind of flattens out overhead. That's going to bring back some mild temperatures for us as we quickly dry things out by the time we get into Friday, and maybe this weekend another little dose of a raindrop or two. Here it is all timed out with the Futurecast. You can see that nice onshore flow keeping those temperatures cooler and the clouds increasing across the region. Maybe just 1 or 2 raindrops as we work our way into the afternoon hours. It's not until past the midnight hour that the Portland metro area, parts of Vancouver, could potentially see some heavier, quick moving downpours. That would be a nice little change of pace for us, help to wash out the skies with the pollen. And then we slowly start to dry things out by the time we get into Thursday evening, but keeping mostly cloudy skies. So if anything, tomorrow's temperatures likely going to be just a little bit cooler than what we have experienced so far today, or what we will later this afternoon. As far as the rainfall accumulation goes, nearing maybe 1/10 of an inch. I think that's slightly on the higher end of things. I think we'll be able to pick up on just a couple of 1/100ths of an inch as we work our way through the next 24 hours. Here's what's on tap for today. 50s and 60s found along the coastline. Periodic rain showers, mostly cloudy skies for the I-5 corridor as we climb back up into the mid-70s. Out towards the east, the fire threat still remains with breezy conditions. Some wind gusts nearing about 30 to 35 miles per hour later today, and up in elevation, cooler, cloudier, and that fire threat still remains out that direction as well, as our 7-day forecast does bring back the chance of rain again starting late tonight into much of the day tomorrow. Temperatures only up into the low 70s. We quickly warm things back up to the low 80s by the time we get into Saturday with another quick little moving system to cool us off for Sunday, Monday, and then once again that warming trend begins. So this roller coaster ride we've been on for what feels like months just continues on.
75 is like a sweet spot for me.
That it is. It's pretty comfortable, and it keeps the fire threat lower.
Yes, that is good. Okay, we'll be right back.